Congress. They wanted to pass legislation to outlaw it because they said it was a pyramid scheme. Thank God for 11 forward-thinking congressmen that said, well, wait a minute. Maybe this is just a different way of doing business. We ought to give this thing a shot. And last year, the franchising companies generated over 1/3 of our gross national product. Starbucks, McDonald's, Wendy's, so on and so forth. So we are precisely where franchising was 50 or 60 years ago. And this is the new franchising of the future. Because we're not setting up buildings and locations. We're going to set up distributorships. It could be a doctor, it could be a nail salon, it could be a hair salon. All right, could be an individual, could be a caterer, okay, who wants to tap this global income stream. So I want you to understand vision. Vision is very different from sight. Sight we see with our eyes. Vision is something you kind of see in your mind, right? Most people have no vision. There's a saying in the Bible, very, very sad. It says, he who has no vision is lost. Another version says, my people perish for lack of vision. Because if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there, right? Think about it. I mean, how many people... I know we have a contract here tonight, right? How many people came to you and said, I want to build a house with some bathrooms? Did they say that? You've got to have a blueprint. And yet most people don't have a plan for their life. They don't know where they're going. They don't know how much money they want to make. You've got to know how much money is going to get you to a point where you say, I'm comfortable. And that's a different figure for everybody. And you've got to put yourself into a vehicle that's going to actually help you get there. So I want you to understand and think about where you want to be 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now. And you can give yourself a simple test by looking at somebody else who's doing what you're doing, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years longer than you're doing it. That's probably where you'll be. All right. If that's not satisfactory to you, then you need to make some changes and you need to catch a vision. Now, this is just a timeline. All right. We're brought into this, into this earth. In the first 25 years, we spend most of our time getting an education, right? We go to school, we're learning from our parents. We spend most of that time, okay, applying those skills to generate income and to earn a living. By the time we get to 65, 70 years of age, we may have maybe 10 or so years left to really enjoy a quality of life, okay? That's not a lot of time. There's something wrong with that equation, and yet most people assume that this is normal. It's not normal. It would be more normal to enjoy a lot more of your life, and that's lifestyle one. So what we want to do is instead of acquiring these skills and then utilizing them and then having such a short amount of time to enjoy life before it's over, again, I said we're going to offer you an option, right? I had never seen this in high school or college. No one had ever shown me this. This is a lifestyle too. What is lifestyle too? Well, you're going to acquire your skills, but we want to show you how to work, instead of hard, work really smart for a relatively short period of time. Now, I think we can all agree that we all have the same 24 hours in a day, right? How come some people are making $50,000 a year, somebody else is making $150,000 a year, somebody else is making $500,000 a year? They must be doing something different, right?
Smart is the key.
Smart is the key, and vehicle is the key. Because most of us, how many people walked here tonight? Anybody? Okay, how many people drove? Okay, would you say that you're going to arrive at your destination a lot quicker if you drive than if you walk? Simple common sense. It's a different vehicle, right? What we're talking about here tonight is a financial vehicle that can help you arrive at your destination a lot quicker than you could if you were stuck in lifestyle one. So you work smart, and now you have the rest of your life to really enjoy life, to travel, to be on that soccer field with your children or your grandchildren, or go out with your friends and family and do the things that you really want to do and see the things that you really want to see in life. Now, tonight we're going to talk about the right business, because I believe this is the right business. First of all, you have to have trends with you. Is anybody here not interested in anti-aging? Okay, we're living in the most vain planet, vain country on the planet. And what's happening is it's seeping into other markets. We've already seeped into Japan, into China, into Italy, into France, into Germany, so on and so forth, right? We know I have a young lady here from Vietnam. Vietnam's going to be a huge market. Why? They own a lot of the nail salons. They're going to be carrying these product lines. Technology and products, you've got to have something that's solid and something that's demonstratable. The company we're going to talk about, my associate's going to talk about that to show you how rock solid it is. And this is key. I want to be paid. I want to paid big. I know what I'm worth. The real challenge is if I think I'm worth $50,000 a month, how am I going to convince a boss to pay me that when he wants to make all the profit, right? So you've got to kind of step up and do it yourself. And timing. How many people think that timing is key when you buy a house, when you invest in a stock, when you invest in a business?
Yes.
Okay? So timing is everything, they say in business, right? And that's certainly the truth. So at this time, I want to introduce somebody that comes from a different background. And she'll tell you her story. She wasn't a caterer, because we have different people from different walks of life that are understanding this internet economy is not only the way of the future, it's the way to become financially free. So she'll tell you her story. She's going to bring you through all this information. So please help me welcome a good friend and business associate, Linda Riley. Thank you.
There's my wand, my magic wand. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Linda.
Yeah, I'm Linda Riley, and at the present time, I do drive a school bus. So this new skin came into my life at a time when I started thinking, you know, what am I going to do? How am I going to retire? And how's my husband ever going to retire from what he does? And I fell into new skin. New skin grabbed onto me, and my plan B right now is new skin. Hopefully in a very short time, it will be my plan A, because I want to retire, stop driving those kids around, let them stop driving me nuts, and retire my husband also. So I'm going to bring you through the 5 points, 5 key factors in any business that you are venturing into. And first we're going to start out with, what are the trends? Well, what's the biggest trend today? The biggest trend today is, I went the wrong way, okay, is anti-aging. Why is that? Because guess what? We're all aging, right? We're older today than we were yesterday. And we don't want to look that way. We don't want to feel that way. There's no reason why we have to. We're going to show you that. And also, along with that, is health and wellness. Everyone is looking for that. Especially, you know, as we're getting older, we think more. We're smarter as we get older. Wish we would have known this years and years ago, that we need to be watching our health and be keeping ourselves well. Because when you get to the end of your life, you don't want to live it as a person who's sick. You want to live it as a well person for the rest of your life, till the end. At least that's what I want. And then another big trend is technology and communication. How many people have a cell phone? Everyone, right? It's a big, big deal today, technology and communication, both. We have cell phones, we have computers, we're dealing with Facebook, we're on the internet. It's big. And another market trend is supplemental income. So most people today, one job isn't enough. They have 2 jobs, they have 3 jobs. It's just not enough in this economy. Everyone needs supplemental income, something on the side. So we're going to show you how this particular company has all of these market trends. And the company we're speaking about is Nu Skin. You'll see over here, this little graph is showing you, we have a line of products, a technology called AgeLock. And what AgeLock will do is it'll get to the source of aging. Other companies, other products, what they do is they'll get to the signs and the symptoms of aging. We get to the source of aging with our AgeLock technology. And this beautiful building here is our innovation center, brand new, finished a year and a half ago for $150 million cash in Provo, Utah. And it's home to over 100 scientists that are full-time on-staff scientists. Now, a lot of these companies that sell other products, they're lucky if they have 1 or 2 scientists on staff full-time. We have over 100 that work on research and development, and that's why our company is developing all these and innovating all these new products and technologies. Over here, I want to show you, this is Dr. Joe Chang in the middle facing us, and he wrote the book, The Aging Myth, which is all about getting to aging at its source. And it was a New York Times bestseller overnight. And he, along with Helen Naggs, Dr. Helen Naggs, and Dr. Mark Bartlett, were recently showcased on the Discovery Channel. Now, discussing aging at the genetic source. You don't just get onto the Discovery Channel by mistake. You know, you have to be doing something big for them to even want to take a look at you. So this is huge. This is why our company has grown so rapidly. And we show a difference with our technologies. These are two of our technologies that we highlight. We showed you already what we can do with this little wrinkle iron, like we like to call it. And it's actually FDA cleared as a Class 2 medical device for the cosmetic industry. We can show people in 10 minutes a difference, okay? And when you can do that, how can it not sell, right? If you can show a woman or a man how to make themselves look, 5 years younger, 10 years younger, who knows? The sky's the limit. It's got to sell, okay? Now over on the right, this is really very interesting piece of technology. This is called the biophotonic scanner, and it was recently highlighted on the Dr. Oz show when he did a segment on antioxidants and cancer. What it does is it will scan through the palm of your hand. I like to call it a palm reader. It takes 30 seconds, and it will give you a measurement. And you see these colors across the bottom of this chart. You can go from the DEF category, which on a report card is pretty bad, all the way up to the A and A plus in the blue. So what do? Well, we stick your hand under there. We read your palm. We tell you what your level of antioxidants are. And antioxidants, like Jen was showing us, are so important to take care of. They neutralize the free radicals, which is what causes aging and illness. So we'll tell you what your body is, how your defenses are, and then we'll recommend products to improve that, because we know we can improve your score. And if we don't improve your score, if it doesn't go up in 2 months' time, you get 100% of your money back. That's one of the guarantees. We have a lot of guarantees in our company, and that's one of our big guarantees, is we can show you how to raise that score. Now, I'll tell you that I came in at this level right here, 19,000, first time I scanned, and the last time I scanned, I was above this in 64,000. I consistently scan up in the blues. I'm in the blue, okay, as we said. So I just want to say one more thing. I don't want to forget this. We do have the scanner here tonight, and I urge everyone who's not been tested recently to get your score, so you know where you're at and you know where you need to go from there. Small nominal fee. So this is our AgeLog platform. Some of our products. We have supplements for the inside. We have skincare, and then we have this TR90 is what it's called. And TR90 is a unique body reshaping program. We can actually guarantee, another guarantee, that you will lose inches over the course of 90 days. And what happens if you don't? You get your money back. So you can't lose. What's happening is this is the first and only genetically based no, I keep saying weight. I don't want to say the weight. I want to say body reshaping program, because bodies shrink. Watch this. Well, I'll show you that later. Anyway, this is back to the wrinkle line. You can see what it does to a couple more faces. And we're showing you here that men as well as women will use it. This also shows you not just faces. Look at the neck here. Call that a turkey neck. This lovely woman, Ann Hotelling, was suffering from turkey neck. She was going to have $10,000 surgery to correct it, and instead used our products. And look what happened. And I'll tell you right now, if you saw her today, you would think that she's her daughter. She looks so good. And look at this guy. Oh my God, look at that body. Okay, don't drool too much, girls. But he's got a six-pack. I don't know, men. You men here? Anyone want to have a six-pack?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. Well, we can show you how to do that, because we age-lock the body as well with our TR90. So, again, here's a couple that used the TR90 and went from this 10 years ago, a little bit chubby. Look at their bodies. I mean, they're totally transformed. And because they totally transformed like that, they're now top earners in this company, because all they have to do is show their body. I'm sure he takes his shirt off everywhere he goes, right? He's the best advertisement for himself, right? And look at the years here of these pictures. They're actually from Taiwan. But this picture was taken 10 years prior.